Hey everyone, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here. Hope everyone has had a great weekend, rested up, studied up. Now it's time to get ready for tomorrow, September 12th. Let's get into this watch list. We got 3 top plays. The watch list is on Twitter if you want to check it out. But here we go. We got GOVX, a solid first green day on Friday. Um, Former runner. Let's see if the demand really picks up. It's not that huge of a float considering the volume. So we'll see if it continues to fail to break down, because as we see here, this first run up, shorts fail to break this thing down. It comes back, reclaims key levels, reclaims the high a day, and that's when you see shorts then get squeezed. If this thing would have failed, probably would have got a double top, and then maybe it would have pushed lower. But it held up, confirmed around the 150 area that it's going to hold, and that proved to shorts that they're getting out. So they had to stop out. That led to this move here. We got a new batch of shorts probably. Um, so let's see if this thing continues to fail to break down, comes back to break the high ones and hold that area, as we have a little bit of resistance here around the 190s. So anywhere in the 180s to 2-ish area, if that area holds, could possibly lead to a move to the next key level psychologically, 2.5, as we do see in this history. After each solid first green day, you do get typically another green day. We have one here, we got one here, another one here. This one got stuffed, this one got stuffed. Let's see, this one had a decent gap up. So this thing does seem, it's got a couple follow throughs here. So we'll see how this thing opens up. We'll gauge the momentum through the volume, of course, not just price. Just because it's breaking through 2, if it's on low volume, I'm going to see it as a suspicious play. It might be a choppy play, a slow mover, something I don't really want to stick around with. Or even worse, it also might increase your odds of it just getting stuffed around a key level of 2. That is possible. So let's gauge the momentum, what the demand is showing, how much selling is coming through. Does it have a hard time breaking to new highs, or does it have a hard time really breaking down? It gets absorbed and it comes right back each time it gets stuffed. So we'll see tomorrow how it opens up. But plan is hold of the high ones, reclaim previous day high to test the mid twos. Then we got a couple of multi-day bounces. SPRO, that's one of them here. Nice push the other day. And now we got the backside, decently off the highs. So really going to be watching for a multi-day bounce as it's approaching a key area, whole dollar, half dollar area of 1. And it did show some signs of bottoming with this new low, but it only broke down by a penny. So not that great. As you can see, it's really just starting to tighten up. That could lead to a nice bounce if the demand comes back. Shorts could start locking in their profits. Dip buyers come back. We get the nice bounce. Speaking of nice bounces, Avct. This one was one out of the watch list. It wasn't a top play, but it was one that I was looking at for a multi-day bounce. I thought there was a couple other better things to watch, but here we go. This thing, my thinking was correct, and that's why I was a little hesitant at first to play it. But we got this huge run, and we got the multi-day bounce. But what happened with the multi-day bounce is it came back to the breakout level and even had a fake out. And in my eyes, what I saw that doing was, if this thing were to fail, once it does, actually, we're going to have a whole new batch of short sellers in there looking at this thing to fail and break down. Maybe people who sized up, who are still in it from this initial one. Um, so nice to see my thinking work out, that I was on the right track. But it was a quick play, totally missed it. But it was right out of the watch list. This is what we'll be looking for, the failure to really break down to new lows. And it comes back, breaks the high a day, and that leads to a short squeeze. Usually from the last close, the average is 30%. So do what you will with that. Lock in your snipes. Besides that, next up, Mgam. This one, been watching for a couple days, about a week now actually. Nice green day here, solid push, and now we're looking for that bounce play. What was the high? Oh yeah, I was looking at this. This thing had an after hours move that led it to become a multi-day bounce. Because just going off of the, yeah, I got to 6. Because just going off of this, it looks like it might have not qualified for multi-day bounce. Usually I look for at least 150% or more. Might throw it in there if it's getting around 120, 130. But yeah, so those are the top 3 plays for tomorrow. Give this video a thumbs up if it was useful. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter at Pack-a-Punch Traders. Besides that, we'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.